Hey crafty friends, it's Sharon Luska here from My Crafty Greetings, and I'm bringing to you another video. But first of all, I wanted to say congratulations to the winner of the Case the Crafty YouTuber Hop for 19 Marlas. The winner goes to Tana Zabla. Thank you so much for playing, and I just wanted to say thank you very much to all of you who watch my videos. If you're watching some of them or you're watching all of them, and if you're actually watching them from beginning to end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It does so much to help a little channel like mine grow. Now, quite some time back, I had started a video compilation that I didn't quite finish, and with some of my footage left down in Myrtle Beach, and unfortunately with the COVID situation as it is, it's been really hard to get the footage, so I've just gone ahead and reshot some of it to try and actually get these videos out. So it was quite some time ago that I had the first Agapanthus stamp video out, and this is my second one. And what I did was took my image and stamped it on a piece of craft cardstock and Versamark ink and shook over some white embossing powder and set that. I took Distress ink in Picket Fence and painted out the centers and the bottom portions of the leaves on one side of the stalk. And I'm taking some of the color here and painting it in with my aqua pen and making sure that I get color, full intensity color right on the craft cardstock, and then blending it into the white picket fence just a little bit so that it gets this really unique and different finish. Now I've taken a piece of wood, designer paper or whatever it is, and cut myself out slightly smaller pieces and then cut out slightly smaller ovals. I also went ahead and used some of my Distress inks and aged the edges of those, and I'm cutting down the image itself, and then I'm going to do a little fake out here where I actually wanted to get a slim border around all of this in craft cardstock and then a slim border of white, and I'm making my image on its craft cardstock smaller so that I can center that, and then once I attach my card together, it will all work. So I got a little bit out of the lines with the picket fence here, and I'm just taking a wet rag and wiping it off just to make sure it's tidy. But of course this is going to be a rustic card, so I don't think anybody's going to mind. Now, one of my tips is that since this is a thin flimsy frame that's going to be going across the other piece of paper here, is to take an old sheet of backing paper from something else that's sticky and slide that out of the way so that you can line it up as you go, and then keep that corner underneath it so that it does not stick by accident as you're doing it. And there you can see I very accurately was able to line it up. I also took Happy Anniversary here and die cut it in two different colors, kind of a ashy brown color and white. I was just deciding, do I like the white on top better or the brown on top, and I finally figured out that I like the white a lot better because it does pick up the white heat embossing on the flowers. And I'm just going to get this set up so that there's a slight reveal showing from the Happy and the Anniversary. And that is art glitter glue that I'm using in a bottle that I got off of Amazon. I'm also going to add a whole bunch of foam tape here so that I can pop this frame up, and I'm making sure it's well supported because it is a little bit on the thin side. I'm only going to take a few of the pieces off at the top, and then I'm going to bend back a couple pieces at the side, and that way I can just get my image in place, centered in the oval the way I want it. And I'll just, it's much better to take little bits off and then bend your image forward rather than making an accident and either getting it kind of crooked, or I've had it go so that it actually has like a ripple in it. So this way it makes sure it's nice and flat. And I'm just trimming a little bit out of the side here, and you can see I've already lined up my white card base with that craft mat, and I'm adding a little bit of art glitter glue, but I'm not going to put it back behind the image just to make sure that it doesn't cause any kind of ripples or rumpling there. And now I'm going to stick down the sentiment, but I'm only going to add glue to the H and a little bit of the A because it's going to be hanging out over the image. And what I'll do then is, once I can eyeball where the rest of the letters are going to land in relation to the frame, I'll add glue in place so that there's just glue back behind the bottom portion of the letters. And I'll do the same thing with anniversary, and I'm going to dab that off to make sure that there's not globs all over that printed paper, and get that lined up here. And then I'm also going to take some very, very tiny pieces of foam tape just to support the letters, and having the reveal with the thin lettering on those two words actually gives me a bigger space to hide my foam tape. So if you think about it thickening the letters by, a couple of millimeters, that will allow you a lot more room to support it with some foam tape rather than just the one thickness of the word. So there's my final card. I will be coming with the rest of the videos hopefully soon as I get them finished. Thanks so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you would. Leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.